Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Walking Dead video. So in this one here, I want to talk about something that was sort of, I guess, teased online, and it's really exciting. It's like honestly very exciting. So yeah, definitely before we go any further, obviously make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get all my Walking Dead content like this. Also, if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, definitely go do so. My channel name is Appetite for the Dead. The link is in the description. I was actually playing Minecraft earlier, and I was actually playing in a Walking Dead server. It's well, I don't want to say it's a Walking Dead server entirely. Obviously, it's mostly Walking Dead stuff and whatnot, but like it's just a lot of fun. Like I just had so much fun playing that, and I do plan to play later on this evening. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there later. Definitely go follow me on Twitch. Again, the link is down below. But let's actually get into what I wanted to talk about here. So Leslie Ann Brand, who obviously was cast in the Rick and Michonne show, like what, a month and a half ago or something like that. She's playing a character, just to remind you guys, that goes by the name of Pearl Thorne. I have no idea, who her character is, if she's a part of the CRM, if she's also a prisoner, like Rick. I have no idea at all, but I do believe she's going to be filming some scenes with Rick anyways, because it seemed like they were in similar filming locations, but I have no idea. But she tweeted today, just read the final episode. And I mean, obviously this could be related to any other show, but I mean, clearly she's filming the Rick and Michonne show right now. So this is a reference to that, right? Which is, I mean, first of all, just read the final episode. So that means the scripts went out today, I guess, for the final episode. This is exciting. Like, first of all, I will say, like, the fact that the scripts came out today doesn't mean they're filming the final episode right away. I think they get it a few weeks in advance or something like that. So I guess they know what the story is going to be for the final episode, right? So that's really, really cool. She's tweeting this here, and she's saying that she read the final episode script. So I'm assuming that her character is going to be alive until the final episode, right? So that's actually really, I mean, it's insane. So like the story right now has been written for the final episode, that the scripts are basically done. I'm sure there could be some like minor edits to like dialogue said or certain scenes, this and that. I'm sure there's going to be things that change, but overall, the structure for that final episode, a lot of the stuff, like 80 to 90% of what that final episode, story-wise is going to be, is already done. And it's incredible. I think right now they're on like episode 4. I could be wrong. I have no idea. I'm literally just guessing based off of like, it takes maybe 2 to 3 weeks to film one episode. So I'm just kind of assuming they're around episode 4, maybe wrapping that one up or something like that. I have no idea. But, I do think this show is likely to wrap at the end of May or maybe early June. Somewhere around there, I do think the show's going to wrap. Maybe it's earlier. I have no idea. But it looks like the script for it is done. Now, the one thing that I've seen online, like the first comment that I saw online about this was like, oh, so does this mean it's the final episode ever? Are we not going to be getting a season 2? I mean, she just referenced it being the final episode, like just the final episode of the season, like, or she didn't say of the season, but she's just kind of saying final episode. And I mean, obviously, if you are doing this show, like if you're doing any show, like you're going to reference the final episode being the final episode, right? So we'll see where the story goes. I mean, I do wonder like a few things, like for one, are certain characters going to die? I mean, that's the thing. If you actually look at her tweet, I mean, just based off of the emoji, like reactions there, she has like a shocked face, and then obviously like she can't say anything, and then she's like, yeah, she put the eyes there like, oh, what's this, right? And like, it's just overall, I think it's exciting because like, it seems like something shocking is going to be happening in this finale. There's going to be something that's really amazing, and I'm just, I'm excited. I'm very, very, very excited for this final episode. I mean, I brought it up in one of my last videos. I talked about, like, could we see Rick or Michonne die? I do wonder. I actually really do wonder about that. Like, it seems like the characters are likely going to reunite before the finale. They're probably going to reunite, at some point throughout the 6 episodes. So if they do spend some time together and they're together for a couple of episodes, like, do they kill off one of them in the finale, right? I know people don't want to hear that, but it's something that I'm curious about. I'm just curious about it story-wise, because like, say this is going to be like the final season or like the final 6 episodes with these characters. We're never going to see Rick and Michonne again after after these 6 episodes. Like, would you do something like that then? Right? Like, I think as a writer, you're probably more inclined to do something like that because it just makes more sense. Like, if you're never going to use these characters again, then I guess you have the opportunity to potentially kill them off, right? And I do wonder, like I actually do wonder, like maybe, Andrew Lincoln or Denai Guerrero, like maybe they actually asked the writers, could you kill my character off? Right? Like you never know. Sometimes things like that do persuade people, right? Like they'll actually convince the writers to do that, and then they'll actually like make those things come true. I'm not saying any of that is true or confirmed or anything like that. I'm just saying like sometimes things like that happen, right? I think like best case scenario and what I would want is this finale is just crazy epic, really amazing. There's some big shocking moments. Maybe Jadis dies, but I want it to end in a way where there's a cliffhanger and then we're just kind of awaiting a season 2. Like that's what I want, right? And I think that's what all of us want. We don't want any of them to die, and I really don't either. I don't want Rick or Michonne to die. Maybe if it's the end, like the actual end, then sure, I'd be okay with it. But like not just within these 6 episodes. Like it's just such a short amount of time. If we got 3 seasons of 6 episodes, then maybe at the end you can kill one of them off. Then I would be okay with it, because that's a long time, with having those characters around, because that's 3 seasons of Rick and Michonne back together, I guess battling the CRM. Maybe in the 3rd season, there's a lot more reunions. We see Rick and Michonne back in Alexandria, etc. I think that right there would be really exciting. I think a lot of fun. But anything, I think, less than that, I definitely will be disappointed with. Like, I know that most people agree with that. Like if this show is 6 episodes and that's it, Rick and Michonne's story is just done after 6 episodes, people are going to be incredibly disappointed, which obviously you can't really blame people for feeling, because it's like, I mean, obviously, right? They're such big characters, and it's not even necessarily that. It's more because those characters have been gone for a couple of years, and then they come back finally after years of waiting, like especially with Rick, because he's been gone since like 2018. Like that was 5 years ago, right? He was gone for so long, and then we finally get him back, and not even this year, in 2024, we finally get him back, and then he's gone. His story's done. Like, it's more upsetting, I guess, because we knew that there was going to be this movie trilogy. Like if there wasn't going to be a movie trilogy, then yeah, totally, like it's totally a different story. Because like if they would have announced this show after Rick left, like years ago, then it would have just been like, okay, well, our expectations are that he's coming back for just 6 episodes, that's it. And I think all of us would be so excited. But because we're getting a movie trilogy, which I know there's people who like to throw that at me, like they'll say, well, the movies would have been 2 hours each, and so 3 of them is like 6 hours, and we're getting 6 episodes, so it's an hour each, so it's the same amount of time. It's totally different. It's so different. First of all, movie stories and TV show stories just structurally are so different. Pacing is so different. More than that, the movie trilogy would be coming out over several years, right? Like that first movie may come out, like say the first movie comes out in 2024. Well, the second one would be 2026, third one in 2028, if they come out every 2 years or something. You know what I mean? So it's a lot different, because that's excitement for the next 5 years of Rick and Michonne content, getting teasers, trailers. And again, the story is going to be different because, movie pacing, movie storytelling is so much different than a television show. But it looks like what they're doing is they're turning the movie into a TV show. And I mean, first of all, I do think story-wise, writing-wise, it does fit The Walking Dead so much more. It's just, it can't just be 6 episodes. You know what I mean? Like just doing 6 episodes is really not enough. You need to do so much more than that. And, I'm hoping for 3 seasons. Like if it's 2, that's cool as well. But I'm really hoping for 3 seasons at least of this show, because I think that would be just absolutely perfect. There was going to be 3 movies, but now we got 3 seasons of a TV show with 6 episodes each. I think, honestly, that'd be perfect. The first season comes out 2024, the next one 25, the next one 26, and that would be the end of Rick and Michonne's story. By then, the other shows will also be around season 3, and then we'll see what they do at that point, right? Like, they could also announce, like, a Walking Dead Next Generation type show that would come out maybe 2026, 2027, because they're going to be keeping the Walking Dead universe going for a while, right? Like, there's no way that it's all ending right away, and I mean, I can't even believe I'm talking about this like it's so soon. The thing is, though, is it is kind of soon. Like 2027 is 4 years away, but like 4 years ago, it was 2019, and that was the season that we started season 10, right? That fall, which is like crazy. It's crazy how fast time flies by. It really is. But yeah, this tweet just got me really excited. Obviously, like just seeing the tweet, it was just, I just freaked out. Like I was so excited because, I mean, anything with this show, I mean, see, the thing that I will say is I really like how Leslie Ann Brandt actually does tease a lot of this stuff. Like she's really great at doing that. I'm so happy she's a part of this franchise now. And I mean, it depends on where the story is, but I hope her character becomes a series regular. I hope her character's around for a while because I mean, Andrew Lincoln doesn't have Twitter. I think Denai Guerrero has Twitter, right? But I mean, I don't think she uses it that much. I like when actors or actresses use their Twitter like this, or just social media in general, and just like tease a project that they're working on and stuff. It just makes it so much more exciting. Like just reading this, like just read the final episode and the emojis there. Like I'm so hyped for this show. I really cannot wait for it. But yeah, I guess I'll leave it here. Fear the Walking Dead is obviously dropping in a month from now. And I'm expecting some stuff to start dropping for that show very soon. Like, it's, I mean, it's Thursday. They could drop something tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, April 14th. The show does come out on May 14th. So they might start it a month before. If not, though, I'm assuming next week there might be some stuff that comes out, or maybe they're waiting until May 1st, but I really doubt it. Like, it's a month out until Fear the Walking Dead, so I imagine the promotion's going to be starting right away, especially because it's the final season as well, right? Like, I do think they're probably going to start promoting it a lot more here right away. And then, I mean, that's the crazy thing about it when you're actually looking at the calendar. Like, there's May 14th is the first episode, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4 on June 4th, which is my birthday, 5, 6 on June 18th. So the finale or mid-season finale will air on June 18th. That's the night that Dead City's premiere airs, which will go for 6 episodes, which is June 18th, the 25th. Then it goes 2nd, and then 3. So yeah, July 23rd. So July 23rd is going to be the finale for Dead City, which is likely going to be after Comic-Con, because usually they have their Comic-Con like event, like Hall H, on Fridays or Saturdays. I don't remember exactly what day it was, but it's likely going to be right after that. And so, I mean, there's going to be a bunch of announcements then, right? And then, yeah, that's going to be a big weekend. Comic-Con weekend there, July 21st to 23rd. That's going to be a really big weekend. We're going to get the trailers for The Walking Dead, Rick and Michonne. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of hype for Dead City. There might be a trailer. I'm assuming there's going to be a trailer for Daryl Dixon. There's probably going to be some stuff for Fear the Walking Dead, teasing the final 6 episodes, which will premiere at some point, obviously in August, I'm assuming. And then, yeah, I mean, they might announce a bunch of stuff, future projects, you know, if these shows are getting a season 2 and etc. So I'm excited. It looks like the stuff's going to really start going here right away, but definitely make sure to be a subscriber if you want to get all my content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.